What is an absolute truth that no one wants to hear? It is possible to make no mistakes and still lose. That is not failure, that is life. You need to have your views challenged. Being around and positively engaging with people who disagree with you is one of the healthiest intellectual practices we can do. Just because someone is related to you doesn't mean they are a good person. Edit. Thank you all for the awards. Good luck to those who have cut toxic family out of their lives, and those who are still trying to. You can't control what happens to you, only how you react to it. Just because you love someone, it doesn't mean they will love you back. No matter how hard you try to get them to, they just won't. Edit. Wow, I've never had so many upvotes or awards. Thank you guys for sharing your stories and opinions. It's funny because, some of you talked about your ex. I was with my ex for 5 whole years and she suddenly fell out of love like snap that. I didn't understand. But this post isn't about her, and I didn't even think about her when posting it. I guess that means I'm truly over her. Now I just have to deal with the woman I did post this about. Even though you think your kids are special, they are most likely just average. Your spouse/child/home/job/vacation, etc. is not nearly as important to anyone else as it is to you. No one wants to hear your shitty music in public, especially in class. We don't know everything and probably never will. Life is easier for attractive people. No matter how nice you are, people will still just be assholes to you just cuz. Edit. Thank you so much for the awards, guys. There's going to be a day where you are totally forgotten by everyone. Everyone's a hypocrite. Even you. Costco has tubs of 7 pounds nacho cheese for sale at $6.50 a piece. 7 pounds of nacho cheese works out to about 2,800 cm². A typical bathtub has a volume of 160,000 cm². Here are your volumes based on weights, approximately, and how many bottles you would need to fill up the tub. 1. 120 pounds equals 50,000 cm². means you need 40 tubs for $255. 2. 150 pounds equals 70,000 cm². means you need 32 tubs for $208. 3. 200 pounds equals 90,000 cm². means you need 25 tubs for $162. $5. 4. 250 pounds equals 110,000 cm². means you need 18 tubs for $116. See the trend? The fatter you get, the more cost-effective it becomes to bathe in cheese. Edit. Thank you all for the votes and awards. I will reply when I get a chance. You are always replaceable. At least pertaining to Reddit where US politics are concerned. We are not a good representation of the voting population in the United States. Mainstream Reddit and the Twitterverse are but a small part of actual voters. Regardless of how overwhelmingly in support of a candidate we all might be, it's not a good indicator of how much support someone, like Joe Biden or Bernie Sanders, actually have. Less a fact and more my opinion now. I think Reddit tends to do their political activism on Reddit only, to where they receive overwhelming support from other Reddit users. It does nothing for their actual community or spreading a message, while still giving them the satisfaction of having made an impact. I think it's important to remember not to get complacent just because a bunch of Reddit/Twitter users support your views and your candidate. We are a very small portion of a much larger population, and we tend to do too much preaching to the choir, so to speak. I guess to counter some people in here, not every real talk, tough to swallow pill, or harsh truth that you have to offer someone is going to be accurate to them, or their situation. Sometimes you're actually that is incapable of considering their perspective or feeling empathy towards them. That you need to uplift others to improve society and the world, but everyone is more focused on crushing those around them to ensure their current, or potential, position in the world. Just because you've been doing something longer than other people doesn't mean you're better at it. Driving, job role, sports, etc., edit, spelling and grammar. There is always someone better than you. Your parents fucked. Everyone you love will die. Everyone you hate will die. Everything ends. That there are people who want like you or agree with you and you won't be able to change their minds, so you just have to deal with it. Thanks for the award, kind sir / ma'am / NPL. ITT, top 100 posts from r/I'm 14 antithesis deep. No one is at the wheel. There is no one leading the planet, just powerful people, companies, and countries all struggling together against everyone else for power, money, and control. All children are innocent, but they're not all good. Some people will grow up to be assholes regardless of what they're exposed to. Hun shot first. Your friends and family likely talk tons of about you behind your back. Having an opinion doesn't make you right. There's always money in the banana stand. Things are going to keep getting worse on our planet and we are in for some serious human tragedy. You are probably the cause of your own problems because you refuse to look within yourself and deal with it. To be explicit, some people do have a variety of problems that are imposed upon them for a variety of reasons. But that still doesn't mean responding in such a way that it exacerbates everything. Edit, I hedged what I said with probably for a reason and added the parenthetical bit. Some problems are not your fault individually. But it's still your responsibility to handle it. For example, no one asked to be in a pandemic. But here we are. And we've a responsibility to wear masks, socially distance, etc. If we don't do it for each other, then we can at least do it for ourselves. Your dog will probably die before you. Just because you've been with someone since high school doesn't mean they're right for you. As long as we fail to protect and provide for all children in our society, we will continue to suffer the crimes of the damaged adults we produce. We have no right to expect any different, and we deserve everything that we get. You aren't special. We are not all equal, in any sense. No matter what you do, you polluted the planet. Corona may never go away and be in our lives forever in some capacity. Having a culture that is so focused on getting high or drunk squanders much of the time in our youth that we need to develop into thoughtful, pragmatic, and mature adults. The people who bother you the most in your life probably do so because you're the most similar to them. There are a lot of violent people out there and we aren't really doing much to change that. There are a lot of people hurting each other through sexual violence. And no one is ultimately making any effort to change that. Despite the fact that Reddit doesn't want to hear it, there are a lot of people who are attracted to young people. Throughout history, and today. And until we actually acknowledge that, we are never going to stop people from being abused. The best solution for gun violence in the US that everyone could agree on is targeting the causes of violence. Now there will be issues on specific methods which people will debate, but you would be 10 times more effective in getting movement in that area than by trying to fight the brick wall of gun control vs gun rights. And politicians are never going to do this unless citizens tell them to change focus. Educated people have beliefs too. Education alone is not a magic solution to issues. It's our fault the world is not the way it's supposed to be. We didn't start it, it's just the people that came before us didn't fix it, and now it's our responsibility. Expecting politicians, athletes, and celebrities to influence positive changes when so many of us don't take extra steps to contribute positively in the world. Anything about someone's dream. The MLM will never make you money, Brittany. Although your parents say so, you cannot sing, Amy. You are not the smartest person in the world, Brandon. The eradication of the most devastating diseases that we fight today, i.e. cancer, will have potentially devastating unintended consequences. Humans weren't meant to live forever, and a cure for cancer will have interesting effects in the economy and society as a whole, with the world already overcrowded with people. Before I get killed on this, I don't mean for this to sound cruel or heartless. Life isn't fair and you aren't owed a damn thing. What a depressing thread. Truth hurts, I guess. This one may be a bit sensitive, but racism is most likely never going to end. So many of these are negative. So how about the truth that one of the best ways to be happy in life is by helping other people? China is always expanding their influence, and the Chinese Communist Party treats people terribly. Nobody exists on purpose. Nobody belongs anywhere. Everybody's gonna die. Our mother will put us down one day. And never pick us up again. Don't believe everything you think. Only 4 questions on r/askreddit ever make it to front page. This is one of them. If you have any real questions, go to Google. That's a truth no one wants to hear. When you die, it could very well be nothing. Just blackness, like before you were born. It ain't all about you. Whoever is reading this doesn't have anything better to do at the moment. Some people are just evil. There's not always a reason behind it. 2021 will not magically be better than 2020. Voting Trump out of office won't magically fix everything. He is a symptom of a bigger disease here in the USA. You have time to exercise. People that eat meat while consciously knowing what happens behind the scenes with animals are animal abusers. Not all babies are cute. We're all just stardust. Only a Sith deals in absolutes. Stop buying so many bananas, you're never going to make banana nut bread. Put them back. Asterisk, some people will never find a long-term partner, and that's okay. Because even if you live your life surrounded by people and love, you will die alone. Being married or with a LT partner, having children, having lots of relatives. All in all, it's no guarantee/insurance against ending up alone. Asterisk, people fall out of love for no reason, and sometimes there's nothing you can/should do about it. Asterisk, not everyone wants children, even the ones who will have them anyway. Not everything revolves around you. Edit, I don't give a what planet you are or what space object you identify as STFULMAO. Your personal appearance is incredibly important. Don't be fat. No matter how much you try to forgive your partner for cheating, there will always be remains of the pain it brought. This thread is needlessly sad, and many of these comments just revel in it. Something sounding sad and shitty doesn't make it true, and certainly not absolute. Mental illness is not an excuse for shitty behavior. Your problems are generally the consequence of your own action. If you live in the Western developed world, you are a lot more shallow and materialistic than you'd like to admit. In terms of looking for a partner, your looks and money are huge factors. Sitting in goal is not camping if your teammates are both in the corner instead of rotating defensively to far post to replace goalie. Your employer steals from you more than the government does. Some people are hypocrites and preach that they are anti-racism and pro-feminism, but are really just fake woke activists. The Library of Alexandria was burned, and with it we lost countless priceless books and records. askreddit is just the same 10 questions over and over again. No one really cares. No one really gives a what your eyebrows look like. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe for more content every day.